morning. Welcome to MBA World News. I'm Kevin Bernard. A special story for you this morning about Dalhousie University, who will soon be hosting the Ethics in Action Conference, sponsored by Scotiabank. The theme of the conference is Leading Ethically in Today's Business World, and MBA World News has sent our very own Irina Bojanescu to Dalhousie to speak with student and university leaders on how they approach ethical dilemmas. Over to you, Irina.
Thank you so much, Kevin, and let me just tell you, this university is buzzing about the Ethics in Action Conference coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm here today with Samantha Burnett, a first-year MBA student at Dalhousie. Now, Samantha, please tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
I like to make my decisions that will be well respected by other people so that they really view me as a true role model.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sam. I'm here with Heather Frossel, admissions advisor for the Sierra MBA program at Dalhousie. Heather, will you please tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
Well, Irina, that's a really great question, and I can only respond by saying what I would always tell my children when they were asking me questions about right and wrong. I would say, what would God and your grandmother want you to do? And they would go away and seem to work it out. So I would say to you, that's what I would do.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now I'm here with Spencer Moore, a second-year MBA student at Dalhousie. Now, Spencer, please tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
Well, Irina, I find that when you're in a position where it's hard to tell the straightforward approach to being honest and having integrity, you have to look at the balance of probabilities for the greater good in dealing with ethical dilemmas and move forward from there.
I'm here with Dan Shaw, director of the MBA program at Dalhousie.
Hi, Irina. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Could you please tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
Yeah, I think about role models. Okay, so my role models, I usually think of my grandparents, even though they're long gone. If I have a decision that I'm facing that is really balanced, I think about my grandmother. My grandmother's the smartest person I've ever met. And I would go back and say, how would she weigh it? And I've weighed some difficult decisions with her in the past, and I think about how she would handle it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thanks. Cheers.
I'm here with Dr. Rick Nason, one of the most notorious professors at Dalhousie University. Dr. Nason, thank you so much for your time. Could you please tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
First off, I try to avoid them, which might be doing a bad job of that right at the moment. Secondly, hey, you go with your guts and you gotta trust the upbringing that your parents gave you. That's it.
Thank you so much. We're standing outside the computer lab. Let's see if there's anyone we can speak with in here. Hello there.
Hi.
I'm with the MBA World News. What's your name?
My name's Richard.
Pleasure to meet you. Could you answer a couple questions for us?
Sure.
Richard, tell us, how do you deal with ethical dilemmas?
Call my mom?
Oh, that's so sweet! We've had some really fantastic responses today at Dalhousie campus. I've had a great time, and I'm looking so forward to the Ethics in Action Conference coming up in the next few weeks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you very much, Irina. Those really were some fantastic responses, and the energy around this event is fantastic. I noted some common themes in the responses about how to lead ethically in today's business environment. First, some of our student and business leaders approach ethical dilemmas by considering the actions of one's role models, through open and honest communication, by considering guidelines based on a personal set of values, and through systems of accountability, such as consulting one's mom. We look forward to delving deeper into the subject at the Ethics Conference in November. Next up, the weather.